Good morning, everybody. I don't know what I did to get so lucky to have two pups up here with me. I opted to start my day by sitting in bed. I have my interview today for those that have been following along with the Katie finds a job dilemma. If you have not been caught up, I have this interview today. It's a job I applied for mid-November, so I was surprised to hear back from them. It's a first interview, but there's only 5 people in this round, so I imagine that they're trying to move quickly, which is awesome, and I wouldn't have to move, which is doubly awesome. Jobs are slim pickings right now here in Orlando. Today's my day off, so it's great. Duncan had to open today after closing last night, poor guy. But they have a kid that is out for potential COVID symptoms, waiting on a COVID test, so his schedule had to get changed around a little bit. So I am working on just catching up on some stuff. I had a few clients book vacations, so I am working on wrapping up the admin side of that. And then I do have this other project. Let me show you. So excuse the disheveled mess. We're going through a project in the closet, but last year I did this thing where I flipped hangers this way. And I said, okay, by January 1st, whatever hanger is not flipped to this way has to go. So, which means I haven't worn it in a year. Now, then the pandemic hit. And that kind of changes what you wear when you're used to wearing, like, more businessy clothes to, not. So, and also the job I had before didn't really require, like, business professional. And most of the time I was on an airplane. So, point being that I'm using a little bit of discretion because, like, I haven't worn a ton of my dresses, but, for half the year I didn't leave the house. So, right now we're working on this side. And at the same time, I'm still wearing clothes now, obviously. So I have to be careful as I'm putting things back too. But I'm putting the stuff that is sellable up on Poshmark. So I have to go take pictures of it, etc., etc. But it should create a lot more room in here, which is what I'm looking forward to. So that's another project I'm working on. And then I'm also going to continue to watch A Million Little Things because I am like a season behind, per usual. I also got my newest Bellinote & Co. headband. Those are the headbands that I wear that are Disney at the parks and such. And some of the non-park ones are also from there. But they have a, what is it called? Princess line. So I'm slowly collecting them as they roll them out. This one is Elsa, but clearly it's a Frozen 2 Elsa with the diamond design, which I appreciate because otherwise I feel like it would be really similar to the Cinderella one. Let me show you. This is the Cinderella one, so I imagine if they did regular Elsa, it would look really similar. But we've got Frozen 2 Elsa, and I have Tiana. I guess that's all I have so far. I guess that's it. Yeah, so I've got Tiana, Cinderella, now Elsa, and I skipped Merida because she's just not my favorite. Sorry, if anybody is a fan of Merida for some reason, she just gets under my skin. So tell me below, are you a Merida fan or do you prefer a different Disney princess? Just got done with my interview. I am moving on to the second round. It feels weird to say that. I've kind of hit an interview drought. So I'm trying not to get my hopes up, but at the same time, my hopes are definitely up. And Duncan should be home in should be leaving work in about an hour. So when he gets home, we have 2 things to do. We're going to go watch The Bachelor from last night. It's a new season. And also head to City Walk for some dinner.
We are at a parking garage.
Yes, we are at Universal City Walk. Gonna have a little dinner to, well, one, we were going to do it anyway, but two, we're going to say this is celebrating my
Interview.
That was really funny. Sorry, these two girls just like walked right by the window.
And then like looked in the car. It was weird.
Yeah. Anyway, I think they felt awkward because they didn't know there were people in the car and they were like, standing there, and it was awkward for them. Anyway, we're at Universal City Walk to have some dinner. We're claiming it's for my second interview, but we're really coming here anyway. We're going to Antojitos, which
Antojitos.
Yes. I looked it up on how to say it the last time I came here. Duncan's never been here before, so he has no idea what he's walking into.
I'm walking into Antojitos.
But if you watched the vlogs from when I was here on my conference for Key to the World, then you will have seen what it looks like inside. Let's go. I'm hungry.
I hope I stay awake. I'm really tired.
So the parks are back to their early hours, which Universal always kind of has early hours, but they closed at 5 and 6 today, and it is almost 8, so it's ghosty in here, and it's amazing.
It was so nice walking in without the mass of people streaming out of the parks.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder, like, there are a number of people walking in right now, so what is our wait going to be like? So 30-minute wait, not too bad. We don't even really know if it's going to be 30, but that's what they told us. But we're being taunted by smells.
World's best dogs.
And the steak behind us smells too.
So I got the Repo Man. It's reposado tequila and strawberry puree and apples. I think that was it.
What?
I think that was it. And Katie got a blood orange margarita. Because we're a sucker for blood orange margaritas.
Yeah.
I got what are essentially barbecue pork tacos. Katie got steak fajita. With all the stuff. Well, not all the stuff, because she's picky.
I just don't like dairy, okay?
Their fried ice cream comes with churros. It's like 2 for 1.
So, how did you like it?
8 out of 10. Sombreros.
Duncan loves fresh Mexican. If you didn't know, he used to manage,
A Mexican place.
yeah, in Denver.
And it like ignited my love for like real Mexican, like street kind of Mexican food. Real good.
All of a sudden he knew all these words I didn't know. I'm gonna make one loop around this lagoon and hope we don't freeze.
Because I'm so cold.
It is cold.
The wind. Maybe once we get out of this wind tunnel.
Yeah. So, never mind. They had security blocking the loop since the theme parks have been closed for like
Ever.
5 or 6 hours. And
It's okay, I would have gotten frostbite out there.
so it's okay because we have an episode of The Bachelor to
It's
watch.
probably 2 hours.
Episode 1.
I don't know if I have enough energy for that. I'm gonna fall asleep early. Tuesday, January 5th, Frozen 2. The whole crew from Frozen takes off on a quest to discover the source of the mysterious voice calling to Elsa in order to save the kingdom of Arendelle. They believe the secret will be found in the enchanted forest.
Look, she's like posing. She thinks we're taking a selfie. So we just finished the first episode of the new season of The Bachelor. Everyone was saying that it was super boring. I didn't really find it to be any more boring than any first episode.
I actually feel like I recognize more of the humans.
Yeah, in the the last couple seasons it's been hard. But I definitely did not predict right.
Mm-mm.
Like, based on
there were
first
some
impressions.
surprise moves.
Yeah, definitely. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for sure. Because I don't feel like we got to know any of the girls that well tonight.
I think we spent a lot of time learning who Matt was.
Yeah. For those that don't normally watch The Bachelor this season was originally signed up
to be on Claire's season.
Yeah, the last Bachelorette season, and then they pulled him to be the Bachelor because he started gaining a following when they because they had announced the guys for the previous season of The Bachelorette, and then COVID hit, and then they recast. So they pulled him out of the original cast to be the Bachelor. So, anyway, tomorrow we're going to spend the whole day at Animal Kingdom, but we're going to kind of change it up a little bit and sleep in since we're up late now.
And I have zero energy.
Yeah.
I did not get enough sleep.
We got to catch the vlog up. I didn't do as much as I would have liked to today. All that good stuff. So, we'll see you tomorrow after we're rested. Everyone needs deadlines.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the show! Ask for what? What did he say? Ask for